Happy Saturday, peeps. Yeah, doing what I absolutely love, some pattern cutting. So this lady wants loads and loads of tops made from all of this fabric, but she just wants this style. So I'm just gonna do a template at the top. You only have to do half, so I'll do half front and then half back. So first off, I am going to do the back. I'm just going to put a marker there and a marker at the bottom there and there. I know then I've got to draw this in a straight line because it's a line, and then I'm going to do back of the sleeve, and then I just need to add my seam allowances on afterwards. For the straight of grain, because I'm cutting it on the fold, just do cut one on fold. And then again, I'll add my seam allowances after. I'm just going to put in the shoulder, and then I'm going to put in neckline back. And then I'm also going to do the hemline. So I tend to do dashes for the hemline, and then I'll neaten it out afterwards. Okay, so that's the back done. Now I'm just going to mark in the line, the side piece. Make sure it's nice and straight there, because obviously I've done them, tracing them. And then with this bottom bit now, you have to make sure that this section here is dead on the right angle, because that's your centre back. So this has to be a right angle, and then you can just start curving. I have got a curve, like a French curve, but it's a bit old school. I kind of like to use a ruler. Okay, so I'm just going to add on my centimetre seam allowance. I'd already added some on because it's a French seam. I need to add the same again. And then just I don't really like using these. I'll just stick to how I do it normally. Okay. And then I'm going to add my seam allowances all the way around on this top bit here. This has got a bias binding strip, so I'll make that separately. And this seam here as well is a French seam, so I'll add 1.5 centimetres, possibly 2 centimetres. And the bottom bit, it's got like a 4 centimetre hem, so I'll add 4 centimetres plus a turn. For this bit, I'm just going to fold that over. Yeah. I'm going to cut it. So replicate that, like so. Then I know that I've got enough fabric. I'll also do the same on this neckline once that's sewn on. And add add on another centimetre just for the turn. Cut it all out. And label it up. So I'm just here, cut on fold, and then back. Top, cut, up. So for the front, we're going to do exactly the same. However, because this bit is slightly lower, I'm going to use this, which is a tracing wheel, and then I can just literally trace through on the pattern paper through this piece of fabric, so obviously you can't cut it. And then also the front of the sleeve is slightly different. It seems to kind of come in a little bit more, so I'm just going to follow that as well. So I'll use this now. I'm going to put a mat underneath if you want to protect your table. I need to sand one down again, so I'm not that fussed, to be fair. And then it will leave the little dots. I don't know if you can see them. And then that's my pattern piece. And then I'm just going to do I'll use the back template just to trace around that because it's exactly the same. I feel like on that side it goes in a little bit more. I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. I'm going to do this freehand because we've been doing this a long time. If you look at that side, you can see where it comes in slightly more. I'm just going to trace this bit because as I say it's exactly the same back and front. Just back in the paper on that bit. And then the seam allowances are obviously already added onto that. So I do need to add the seam allowance to this one. And there we have it, our pattern for the top. So I just need to tweak this a little bit. I need to bring this out slightly and just curve that neck round a little bit more because it was probably about that much off. You can just literally add a little bit of dot and cross and then just tweak it accordingly. No, I'll just set a bit on. Mark up the front. Again, it's just cut one on fold. Now all I need to do is the facing. So to do the facing, I'm just going to replicate this section here. Exactly the same, and that bit there, and then measure this, so that's exactly 1 inch, which is perfect because then I can literally just swing this round. I know this ruler measures an inch, which is handy. And then you just add on another centimetre for the turn. Again, I tend to do this freehand, apologies. I've just been doing it a long time. Right, so this is my front facing, and the seam allowance has already been added onto this top bit. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit more because when I think about the seam allowance being there, that's less now than what I want. Yeah, so it needs about another half. About 5 mils, about half a centimetre. This bit as well, you have to cut in inch facing. So again, cut and fold. Make sure that you mark in as well which bit is the shoulder and which bit's centre front. So cut one and fold, and then put in shoulder seam there. And then this is front. Cut one and one in facing. That's pretty much it, and you just do exactly the same for the back. I'm just going to put that one up against that one, just double check it's the same. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. For the back I'm going to cheat slightly because I know that this one is exactly the size that I want it. So I'm just going to literally can fit that. That's a bit lumpy, but it just saves you having to do all the measurements again. Because you know that that one's the right size, so you can just use this as a template. That's it. And what was it? I can't remember which one I did it now. That one. Again, mark it up. I mean, I literally just got that one model block straight off the bat. So, again, cut one on fold. And one facing. And then just to remind yourself, again, that's the shoulder seam, but when you cut that out and fold anyway, it's obviously going to spread out, so leave half and half. And then cut out, it's all done, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing laying it onto fabric, so pattern cutting instructions for that. Thank you.